This is Jelly Belly. I found it at the local Kroger. It was on an end cap. They never really carried it. They just had a little display of it at one point. I bought a ton of it because I really liked it. If you've ever tried to stop drinking pop, which I'm, very addicted to, you may have tried essenced water, like LaCroix or Buble or some of those things. Something that it's carbonated, so it's kind of like pop, and it has a hint of flavor to it, but it doesn't have sucralose or aspartame or any of those other scary-sounding sweeteners that are supposed to give you high blood pressure. Anyway, not the point. I really enjoyed this stuff. I only saw it that one time at Kroger until I saw it like a year later, I think at Big Lots and later at Dollar Tree, where I bought a ton of it. It was absolutely fantastic as flavored water goes. Their cherry water is just the best cherry I've ever had. I really liked it. The chocolate, which sounds like it would be gross, was actually really good. Substitute to get away from the sweets. All the flavors were actually really good. I liked them a lot. Even the birthday cake one is pretty good in small doses. But unfortunately, I didn't find out about it until it was already discontinued. I'm not sure what happened, but apparently it didn't go well, and that's why the only place I could find it was a few dollar store type places where I stocked up like crazy on it and drank it up, and now it's gone. I finally drank the last one I had the other day. And it occurred to me, they always stop making stuff I like. Have you had that? Have you noticed that? I'll give you another example. Myers, I'm from Michigan, we say that with an S even though there isn't one. Meyer to the rest of you, I guess. Myers had the best bubblegum soda. It came in these little tiny 8-ounce cans, and it was delicious. It tasted like pink bubblegum, but it was blue. I just couldn't get enough of it, and they stopped making it. Or these Fruity Pebbles flavored syrup that they had in the breakfast aisle for a while. I loved it. I couldn't get enough of it. Anything Fruity Pebbles flavored is just the best for me. And it, came and went as well. So I got to thinking, am I just cursed? Why do they stop making all the stuff I like? So join me on this little speed run down product history, and then I'll tell you why they stopped making all the stuff I like. Number 1, Micro Magic French fries. Absolutely delicious and easy to make. From the 80s, probably ate one of these like almost every other day right home from school. 3 minutes and you got a nice crispy French fries, sorta, out of the microwave. They haven't made that in a long time. WWE back when, at the time, WWF ice cream bars, which were, even if you didn't like wrestling, it was absolutely delicious. The crispy cookie and the creamy ice cream. I don't see why these didn't stick around forever because they were just delicious. I knew people didn't even know about wrestling. I'd love to eat them. Would get them off from the ice cream truck. I gotta do a video about ice cream trucks. Make a note of that. Nerds. You may see Nerds every once in a while, like at Five Below or something like that, or your local candy store. They have a little box with like a thing down the middle, one flavor on one side and one on the other. Now all you ever see is strawberry and grape, which is good, but the original, the best, was the orange and cherry. That's been gone forever. Those are really good. I don't see them anymore. What a shame. Lifesavers. My favorite. Lifesavers, which you still see on rolls a little bit, but now you only see the traditional one, the cherry, orange, lemon, lime flavor, the rainbow regular one. They used to have roll of just cherry and butter rum too, which your grandma was maybe a fan of, or your grandpa. But they also had the tropical one. These were great. They had like a just banana one, a just coconut, tangerine, and like pineapple. It was so good. They've been gone for a long time too. These little bird's eye rice things. They used to make rice pilaf, and they used to make it was called Oriental rice, which I guess they changed it to Asian now. Okay, fine, no problem with that. But it doesn't come in the little tiny single serving one like it used to. So good. It turns out there's a reason. I stumbled upon this study from MIT, which I'll put a link in the description, but it turns out there are a class of people in market research that are called harbinger customers, as in harbingers of failure, because they've done the demographic studies to figure out that a lot of the people that like the crappy products that most people don't like all the same crappy products. Like there's a huge connection between people who liked Crystal Pepsi and Frito-Lay lemonade and watermelon flavored Oreos and whatever other things that, the rest of the world said, no, we don't like that. So these people are kind of valuable in that you can kind of gauge your product's life cycle. If these certain people run out and buy your stuff and say it's great, you're probably not going to have a whole lot of success over time. So I'm a harbinger, it seems, of failure, which is kind of appropriate. I don't know. But anyway, I got to thinking, how much of that is just that things change and we don't like it, and how much of it is that I'm just predisposed to not like stuff that's good and like stuff that other people say is not good? Wow. Shakespeare at work right there. Anyway, that's it. Back to the video games and weirdo music uploads. Thanks for joining me. If you wouldn't mind clicking like and subscribe, blah, 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 you know, all that stuff. I don't make money on this stuff, but I do appreciate it. I'll just leave it at that, yeah. Till next time.